Hola! Welcome into episode 82 or 82 of Inside 300. I'm your host, Brian Perry. Huge news out of Disneyland. This week, if you like things like parades, shows, and good old nostalgia, we'll get to that in a second. First things first, we've got a good old scandal on our hands. Let's get you caught up on what you may have missed over the last few days in Disney news in the next 300 seconds. Nothing like kicking things off with a little controversy involving Disney and an artist who claims that Disney stole his work and is selling it without his consent, let alone paying him. A wild story from artist Andrew Martin was shared to TikTok, and he makes quite a few valid points when it comes to why he knows that the mouse stole his original work. It surrounds a figurine that Andrew made based on the legendary Tiki Room attraction back in 2018. Fast forward a few years and Disney releases this guy, looking strikingly similar to Andrew's creation. Mr. Martin goes on to point out small intricacies that can be traced down to his original design, such as these small circles and a few scratches on his 3D model. Now, Disney's selling their sculpture for over $100 a pop. Andrew made his free on a 3D printing website. Check out the video by visiting @MonsterCaesar Studios on TikTok and let us know if you think Disney truly did rip off this artist and what they should do about it now. Okay, on to the big news out of yesterday. That brings us over to Disneyland, as the company has announced not only the return of many nighttime spectaculars this spring, but also some updates to a fan favorite. April 22nd will mark the illustrious return of the Main Street Electrical Parade, and while it will be bringing back its famous music and some beloved floats, it's also including some new mesmerizing offerings. Specifically, the new Grand Finale float brings to life more than a dozen Disney and Pixar stories. Our new finale kicks off with the Blue Fairy leading the way, looking relatively similar to how Tinkerbell looked when she led Paint the Night a few years back. Hercules and Merida, which make quite an interesting combination, ride along the initial portion of the float, with lights portraying ancient Greece sitting below Herc. Miguel from Coco and Tiana are next. Moana riding a wave looks to be my personal favorite, though Poco with leaves and wind behind her comes in at a close second. Anna and Elsa precede Raya, then you got Aladdin and Jasmine sharing a space with Mirabelle. That's right, the Madrigal household will be on display after taking the world by storm in Encanto. The very end will feature a unique representation of Sleeping Beauty Castle. The gigantic float is comprised of 7 segments, stretching 118 feet in length, making it one of the longest units in a parade anywhere. It is worth noting that it seems the new float has completely repurposed the previous American flag finale, which had been a fan favorite. Either way, it's nice to see Disneyland keeping things fresh. And it's not only the electrical parade returning on the 22nd, but the fireworks show Disneyland Forever will fire off into the night sky that same evening. It will only run on weekends, while during the week, guests can watch Mickey's Mix Magic, which is the high-energy projection show. World of Color also comes back on the 22nd. As for Fantasmic, you're going to have to wait another month. That re-debuts at the end of May. Oh, the horror. Shield your eyes, the beloved miniature trains that run just outside of the Germany pavilion at EPCOT have been vandalized. Though we're going to go out on a limb here and say it was actually Disney vandalizing their own miniature boxcars. Whimsical drawings of Mickey, Goofy, and Donald can now be spotted on the trains as they travel through their small model village at raging speeds of about 2 miles per hour. The art was likely done as part of the ongoing Festival of the Arts. And finally, a woman was handcuffed and on the floor outside of Hollywood Studios yesterday. The witness who took the video told ITM that she captured the footage around 3:50 in the afternoon and had, quite frankly, no idea why the woman was arrested or complaining to Disney security. If we know more, we'll let you know. Bada boom, bada bing, we are done with this episode of Inside 300. If you like what you saw, be sure to subscribe. Click that bell icon. Hello, bell. This way you're notified every time we come out with brand new content. I've been your host, Brian Perry. I'll see you next time. And as always,
bye-bye.